Alrighty. Hello everybody. Hi all the Super Nintendo fans. How are you everyone? I hope everybody is having a good time, a good 16-bit time. I'm the Hulk. I'm going to play a couple Disney games on Super Nintendo. First one is going to be Aladdin. Probably one of my most well-known speedruns, and I believe it's going to be the All Red Gems category. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Yeah, rip Robin Williams, sorry about that. So yeah, this is going to be all red gems. I have to collect every single red gem in every level. There's 10 per world. So I guess we're ready to go. Just testing the timer. And the demo kicked in, preventing me. And here we go. Let's try to beat this fast. Okay, first, right off the bat, I'm going to try to get the early platform. I did not get it, okay, too bad. So we're just getting there the normal way. Let's collect one apple, which is worth 10. And now let's go up there because there is the sheet. And with that, we usually call it the cape. You can mash it. Well, it's the normal use is that you can use it to float, but if you mash it, you will gain speed because Aladdin will be pushed forward by 2 pixels every time you release it. So we can abuse that mechanic by simply mashing the button. So the way I do it is I mash with my middle and index fingers of my right hand. It's the R button that I used for it, which is a bit weird. It forces me to operate my controller in a slightly unusual way, but I've got used to it over the years, so don't worry, it should be fine. So if you're familiar with Aladdin, maybe you are not too familiar with the All Red Gems category. It used to be called 100%, but yeah, All Red Gems is just more obvious what it's about. It's very similar. It basically adds about a minute of gameplay because I have to get all the red gems, of course, and changes some strategies. Because having more gems will give you more hearts as well. I failed that, that's okay. Because every time you get 100 gems, it gives you an extra heart and a free health refill, which is very good, very useful. Here, going through the zip line, bouncing on this enemy, appling this guy so I can just collect this red rupee safely. And we are on our way to the 4th level. Let's see if I manage to despawn an enemy. Apple this one very early so that it stays in memory, and this guy on this barrel, there's supposed to be an archer, but he wasn't there because I successfully despawned him. Boss time. Right. First apple saves about a quarter of a second because he starts trying to attack you more quickly. Okay, that was a decent boss. Yeah, the idea of this boss is that every time you hit him, he will go berserk with his sword, but you can cancel that by throwing an apple at him. So that's why I had to throw a couple apples, just to make sure the fight goes as fast as possible. Let's check if I have everything, and I do. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is all red gems. Not all gems. All gems isn't actually impossible. You can't collect all the single green gems in the carpet bonus level. It's a shame, but I'm pretty sure you cannot get all of them there. Okay, let's not forget there's one red gem here. This one is easy to forget. Okay, strategy. Let's trigger the falling of these platforms so I can collect everything. Trigger Abu now, and only now. Let's get this. Okay, I hope I don't fail. Alright, you only have 2 shots at it. Yeah, if you don't get it, you have to die and retry, which would have been kind of sad. Okay. Yeah, there's not much of an Abu manipulation because well, you trigger him, then you come back for a red rupee, so he will always follow you and not and be as fast as possible. Pretty much, you don't have to manipulate him in any way. Okay, let's see if I manage to get both lock skips. You need to be really fast for that. I don't know if that's fast enough. Yes, barely. This is not done though. I still only have one heart. I'm scared. What to do? Let's just dodge everything. Okay. All right. I'm gonna wait here because the position of the logs is not good to do another log skip. So let's just do things easily. Well, we made it. At least we got the first 2 log skips, which is what I usually go for in a marathon run. Infidels. Well, second half of this level was pretty bad, but that's fine. It's still much faster than dying. Okay, we got all the red gems. You can check that I'm not cheating or I'm not failing the all red gems category, because the game very conveniently tells you how many red gems you got. Oh, and by the way, it's always kind of unclear with people who are new to the game. Well, it's irrelevant for 100%, but in any percent, you actually collect some red gems because it's useful to manage to get enough hearts. And surprisingly, the score screen where it tells you how many red gems you got, the time spent there does not depend on how many red gems you got, which is surprising. It would look like it should be slower to collect red gems because they get counted, but actually no, it's always the same amount of time until the screen transition. Here, make sure that both firebolts were out of the screen, were back into the lava before I jump down for that column of 3 green gems, in order to not lag the game. Yeah, this is just an auto-scroller, there's not much to do apart from dancing here. And not making the game lag, that's pretty much all you need to worry about. Or, of course, survive. Not too much going on. If you've played this game as a kid, as I have, the next level probably gave you some trouble. It definitely did to me. Some caping here to get this. Oh, by the way, the lava does not kill you instantly. It shoots you up with 1 health of damage, just like in Mario 64. But if you go through the lava again while you are recovering from the damage, then you will pass through the lava and die. Okay, now the difficult level when you play the game casually. Unfortunately, there's nothing else to do there than survive. Anything kills you though. You can't hit an obstacle, you can't crash into anything, or you die immediately. So as a kid, this was pretty difficult. It was always an achievement to get through this without dying. But yeah, there is no randomness. It's always exactly the same level, so you eventually learn how to go through it. Okay, we got through. Okay, next is going to be the Genie world, one of the toughest. At the beginning of the first level, I'm going to have to hold the controller differently in order to be able to mash and still operate the apple button, which is A. Because I need to hit an apple jar to collect some apples for the rest of the game. 1, 2, okay, both hits, nice. Next, I'm going to try to do a difficult optimization. Go through the... oh, okay. It's already over, so let's collect this red already. Yeah, I was supposed to trigger the Genie and then come back for that second red gem, which you have very, very little time to do successfully. But yeah, I failed the first jump, so I couldn't even go for that strat. That's why I had to let it go. Okay, and there, don't forget that red gem, which is in the cloud at the end. Second level, very straightforward, but you have to apple your way through a lot of stuff to not get blocked by anything. Let's not forget that there is a red gem here. This one is also kind of easy to forget because, well, I'm more used to doing any percent runs where you pretty much ignore a lot of things. There's a really cool apple strat right after. Apple, oh, didn't get it. Dang, I'm missing everything. I was supposed to apple that bird and still manage to come to get through without losing speed, but I failed. And this level is based on cycles. If you go fast enough, oh my god, I'm really lacking practice right now. Sorry about that. Oh, let's see. I should still be on some sort of opening cycle for this tongue. Okay. All right. Yeah, you can still be as fast as possible if you manage to... Oh my god, what's going on? I'm really playing like crap, sorry about that. Well... Okay, maybe we're back on track now. There was no red gem in that section, there's gonna be like 3 at the end. I would still try to go for the big jump here. Oh, I got it, okay. That's something, that saved about half a second, maybe 0.7 or something. That's a 64 pixel jump, which is quote-unquote random. We can't really get it on purpose, because sometimes you will jump at 64 pixels and sometimes 63, and you will not be able to make that high jump. It's kind of random, it depends on subpixels, and we can't really... we cannot really control it. So basically we consider that it's lucky to get it. Okay, at least we did not miss a red. That was a pretty bad Genie world. I missed all the interesting tricks, sorry about that. A 5th level that everybody remembers from the movie, right? Let's get that. Apple this guy and die! Oh no. I was not supposed to die there, I was supposed to hang on to the platform. Okay, let's redo this the any person route because I don't need to collect the red again. Well, technically I did not need that one either. That's how the strat was supposed to work. Dude, I'm really playing poorly, I'm sorry. Too many games on my schedule. Okay, bounce on that, and don't remember to take this. And there you don't want to cape, because you want to keep the acceleration from the sound which is going the right way. If the sound is going right, it's going to push you forward faster. And if you jump from that, you will be benefiting from the speed boost during the whole jump. So you don't want to mash because that would ruin it. That would completely erase the speed boost. I think I need this because I need to take 2 damage in the next level to be optimal. Can I survive? Yes. Yeah, this chicken is really convenient. Because there it helped doing the strat. You take damage on this, because taking damage is much faster than having to swing on these handles. And same thing here. I was not supposed to bounce on this guy. Oh, come on. And the last red gem is right behind this guy, behind the pillar. It's invisible. I have to admit, as a kid, that red gem pissed me off because it's hard to find. You can sometimes find it by accident and not even realize. But when you're looking for all the red gems, it's very easy to completely miss it. Yeah, reset please. Yeah, this run is not going very well. There's already a death, which should not happen, to be honest. Well, I did better at Bourlauen, at least, so that's something. Okay, well, singing time? I guess so. Je vais t'offrir un monde aux 1001 splendeurs. Dis-moi, princesse, n'as-tu jamais laissé parler ton cœur sur ce rêve bleu? C'est un nouveau monde en couleur où personne ne nous dit c'est interdit de croire encore au bonheur, ce rêve bleu. Je n'y crois pas, c'est merveilleux. Tout est si fabuleux quand dans les cieux nous partageons ce rêve bleu à deux. Ce rêve bleu qui durera, et toi et moi, toute la vie. Un mundo ideal. Ah, sorry, I'm French, so I only know the French lyrics. Un mundo ideal. I don't know the Spanish lyrics. Okay, I got them all. And you notice that I dodged a lot of gems on purpose. I wanted to finish that level with 40, which is exactly what happened. Because I want to aim at getting 100 just before the Jafar fight, in order to gain an extra heart and especially a health refill, which is really the thing I want. Oh, I didn't even practice this thing again. Did I get it? Oh, nice, cool. That's kind of precise, actually. You want to be placed in a certain position to force those swords into going the right way and helping you. So that was pretty good. Still mashy. With all the gems on my way and the red gems, which are worth 3, by the way, I should get 100 at the end. And here I'm gonna need to wait a little bit. You need Iago as a platform to get this red. There's no other way, unfortunately. So some waiting required. And from here, jump cape. I hope I can get. Okay, turn around. 5 and 6. Okay, got it. Nice. That was the 6 sword strategy, which is optimal. Okay, finally something going right in this run. Ugh. Still a lot of mistakes though. Okay, we have 84 gems. That should be good enough. Especially since we have to grab an extra red one compared to any percent. Let's take damage from lava to take this red. I need just one more gem. Okay. Yeah, we are set up for... Oh, dude. I'll probably take another damage. Yeah, I can't take the low route, which would have been optimal, but unfortunately I was missing a heart. And you want to have at least 2 hearts to take this damage on the spikes. And there we got 100 gems, which gave us back all our hearts. And unfortunately we did not get lucky with Jafar. The pattern you want is what he's about to do now. He's going to summon birds, and you can use that to infini combo him, as I'm going to do. There we go. That's... If you get lucky, which happens about 30% of the time, he starts the fight with that pattern, and you can immediately get the combo and save about 8 seconds. Required for a world record, and unfortunately we can't really manipulate it. Oh, and we got all the red gems, so this is a confirmed all red gems run. I just need to finish it now. Die! Where did he go? So what I'm gonna do right now is fight with the latest strategy devised by Poke Phantom. I need to focus for this. I might have been late. Okay, still good. 5. Okay, 5. 6. 7. And beaten. Oh my god. Not even sub 18, that's pretty bad. But at least I showed the perfect Jafar fight. Kubiak, my PB is 1715. And of course that's without dying, and that's with nailing most of the tricks. And also getting lucky with Jafar the first time. So yeah, the idea with the snake fight is that you're going to deplete your health and take intentional damage just to give you that little boost of height which is necessary to land on his head early. Otherwise you have to use what he gives you. You use the eggs that he spits at you to reach his head. But we don't want to wait for that because we have plenty of hearts to use. So might as well use that. Well, pretty bad run, but at least I got to show a couple difficult tricks. I got the 2 log skips, I got the 6 sword strategy, and I got the perfect snake fight, so I guess that's good enough. But yeah, to be honest, I did not really practice this game. You're welcome, Kubiak. Alright, next we have, I believe it's Goof Troop, and I'm going to run Max in Goof Troop. So let's go. Switching games, it's not here. SNES Fun.